Hi, everyone. Welcome to Team B's case response to Case Analysis 1, Mountain Man Brewing Company, bringing the brand to light. My name is Tierney, and I am presenting tonight with Andy and Will. Also in our group, we have Loida, Zach, and Rob. They will be facilitating the discussion tonight, so we're hoping for some robust conversation. And just want to give a quick shout out to Team A. We think you guys did a great job, and we're looking forward to just discussing alternative perspectives that we have. So just to recap, we have the recommendation of Team A. They decided to launch a light option named Mountain Jack and an alternative called Mountain Jill. The main arguments presented is that the assumption that the lager beer consumption will be outpaced by the light beer consumption, and that demographics are showing that more women and more younger people are drinking light beer. And because of this, they decided to kind of expand that marketing to appeal to a broader segment. So points where we agree. We do believe that it's important to preserve the authenticity of the brand, but due to the decreases over the years, we do believe that it's essential to develop and grow in some way. And because of this, maintaining the status quo is not a viable strategy. And we also believe that it will be essential to appeal to a broader demographic. So we will be discussing how we plan to do so. Tonight, Team B will be covering strategic operational recommendations for MMBC, as well as alternative marketing recommendations. Within both topics, we'll touch on areas where we may disagree with Team A and offer additional considerations. We will also be discussing some assumptions made that will factor into our projections. And with that, I will leave it to Andy.
Thanks, Tierney. So I'll go ahead and cover operational recommendations. Based on our review of the case analysis, we believe that a acquisition of an existing beverage company will be beneficial for Mountain Man Brewing Company, and we'll go over the points as to why we believe that to be a good option. Number one, we believe that that'll defray cost and make more of an impact on the light beer market. Essentially, the light beer market is dominated by the big three, Coors, Miller, and Anheuser-Busch. They actually account for 74% of the market per the case, and we feel like the synergies that would be created with partnering with an existing beverage company that already has a light beer line will be a great benefit. So we believe that would also create some economies of scale with the shared production and distribution cost. Also, we will pick up existing customers from that light beer segment, light beer company. We believe that that company could also have new complementary and or a new market segment that may not even be in the light beer or beer market. We reviewed options with maybe an energy drink or some other merchandise that's complementary, but not necessarily a beer product. So based on the review of the case, it seemed like from the case or from the focus groups that there was obviously a strong opinion about Mountain Man Lager, that it was a rugged, a strong, robust beer. And those existing customers didn't want that brand equity fooled with. So we believe that the option of partnering with an existing beverage company kind of does away with that, and we're not messing with Mountain Man Lager. We're creating a new brand, a new strategic partner that will give us an opportunity to tap into that light beer market segment while not eroding the current lager brand equity that we've created over the past 80, 90 years. We also believe that that strategic partnership will basically give us an opportunity to maintain that small business, family-owned, family-operated company that that we've enjoyed over the years and that our customers appreciate and has become center focus of who we are and what we do. We also believe that will lessen and/or eliminate the cannibalization that it seemed like the executives within the company were so concerned with. Essentially, the new beverage company would be a sister company under the umbrella of Mountain Man, but may carry a different name and different marketing strategy. So we don't anticipate that would cannibalize the existing lager business. Also, we felt that reinforcing the existing relationships with distributors and retailers would obviously be beneficial, and also developing new relationships to just further hone and develop those lines of communication. So I also have we prepared as a group some acquisition budgets, what we anticipate the sale price, the due diligence, the legal and miscellaneous costs to equate to, $15 million. And then we also made some sales forecasts for the next 4 years, which obviously shows that this would be a good endeavor for Mountain Man Brewing Company to approach. So with that, I will turn it over to Will.
Thanks, Andy. Hey guys, this is Will Salmini, and just to expand upon where Bay was talking about as far as getting buy-in internally, we think that Chris's has a real hard road ahead of him, being that not everybody is in agreement with the direction of the company, and we ultimately believe that we need to market internal first. We really have to get that buy-in on the direction of the company, and Chris kind of has to go on an internal roadshow with the key decision makers, mainly his father, who seems to be a big gatekeeper at the organization. And it's interesting because we talked about in the group is, when you work for a closely held business, things get done quickly, but things can also die. So we feel it's very important that before we even start thinking about an external marketing campaign, get everybody on the same. So we put together a marketing expense budget. We made some assumptions here, but at the end of the day, what we're trying to accomplish here is to create a big splash in the market. Mountain Man has, by doing nothing over the past couple of years, kind of taken a step back, not trying to make strategic moves. So we feel we need to really make a big splash in revitalizing our brand. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But focus on the Black Lung campaign line. That's an initiative that we're recommending, and really all the other pieces around that are designed to get that message out. And like I said, we want to make a big splash right in the beginning, and then our marketing expenses will drop, but they'll eventually go up as we increase sales. But as we know, any 5-year budget will change. So our external marketing budget, or rather our external marketing strategy, is to really revitalize the core brand. We want to have a campaign initiative to give back to the coal miners that suffer from either a black lung disease or some type of cancer from working in the mines. We think that would be a great message to our existing customer base, which is eroding, and would also be a good message to send to the younger generation that, hey, we're a company. So we think we're hitting really both markets that we desire by really coming to making this campaign come to life. So the coal miners will receive funds from us, and that should allow us to have a better strategy for that target market. So the desired results of the platform. Ultimately, we're set to erode 4%, which is what those bars represent. The orange bars represent a decrease of only 1% with the Black Lung campaign, because we're going to replace our eroding customer base. So in conclusion, we believe that Team A did awesome, but there's more things to consider. The key strategy we believe is to grow through acquisition, which will allow us to make a bigger splash quickly, and then to revitalize the Mountain Man market through our platform. All right, guys, thanks. Look forward to reading the discussions.